Good morning to you. I'm going to put the kettle on. Michelle and I are desperate for coffee, but I'll have a glass of water while I chat to you. It's a 4-day curfew here in Turkey, and we thought we might as well share it with you. I don't know what it's going to be like, but here is day 2 of the curfew. And this series we might start now could be just sort of showing the end of days sort of curfews and shutdowns here in Turkey. So let's see. We might do a bit of daily vlogging. Who knows? Cheers. There's a good smell coming from the bakers down below. There would be an old truck going by. As soon as we start filming, some old truck drives past us. Bit of a blow today. Our Telecom service, Turkcell, here in Istanbul. I went to use my phone and it's dead. They've turned off all the services. No internet, no phones, nothing's working on the system. Now I looked in a message that came through this morning and I roughly interpret what they've done is they've disconnected us. Even though I just bought extra data just last week, paid them more money. They've gone and disconnected us because I think the passport, when you show them the passport, they must make a note of the date that you arrived, and they turned it off. Now, despite the government's actually said there is no issue with tourists that are stuck here, it seems Turkcell didn't get the memo.
No.
So it's a bit annoying, isn't it?
It is.
So now we've got no strong data signal and we can't use our phones at all, so I can't do a live stream. So lucky we're going to vlog this weekend a little bit.
But also
anyway.
The other thing is they said, to solve the problem, go into a Turkcell store.
It's a 4-day curfew. Everything's shut until next Wednesday. So please come into a store to resolve the question. No, call us. We can't call them because I tried. The phone is dead. What a bunch of idiots, Turkcell, honestly. So we might not be allowed out. That's twice I've done that. So we might not be allowed out, but we can go to the bakers. And it's not, Merhaba, how are you? And it's not far away. Look. Better put my mask on. Mask. So we're going to have a hot bidet. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, 3 liras. Thank you. Teşekkürler. How are you today?
How are you?
This is my neighbor. Teşekkürler.
Adım Tarih diye çıktı.
The guy in this baker is so lovely. He's treated us so well. Look at the fresh pide in there. Beautiful pide. We've got the simit there as well, and all these lovely little sweet biscuits and things. So that's us. This is our day. This is our day on lockdown. Opposite the apartment are these little trucks, little trolleys, would you call them? And they go out normally. Now the curfew's on, they're actually not functioning. But look down the street. Look how quiet we are today. Nothing really going on. This guy, he doesn't speak a great deal of English, but he's a lovely guy, and he works in the little shop on the corner over there. Anyway, back upstairs. Pide sıcak. Hot pide.
Oh, yes.
Hot pide. It's not doing my waistline any good, all this bread, but every time I smell it outside the door,
Who's going to get some?
hot bread, you can't beat it. So I'm actually going to have pide for breakfast with a lovely feta cheese. It's what I have most days. Creature of habit and all that. The pide, it says here Ramazan pidesi. I think it means Ramadan. I think this bread is only made at the time of Ramadan. Look at that. Will you look at that? It's warm as well, it's nice and toasty warm. You've got some sesame seeds, and I think these are nigella seeds, the little dark seeds here. So this is the way Michelle and I tend to, I know my knife is blunt, I cut the pide into half, and then I cut it like a pizza, basically. So we have some sort of slices. we go with another cut through here. And then this feta here is a new one to us. I've had a little piece out of it. I found this one to be a little creamier than I normally prefer.
Not of hand.
Okay. Yeah. Right. What timing was that? We're just starting to tuck into this lovely feta and the phone rang, and I've just told you everything's disconnected, and it's just a 3-digit number. So I've answered. It is Turkcell, and they've kindly rang me up, which is a good thing. Guy called John, lovely guy, but a little bit they're passing the buck. They're saying it's a government, or it's the government's fault that this has happened, and there's nothing they can do in Turkcell. At least these guys can do nothing at all. It's all the government's fault. It's something they introduced only in the last 6 months, and they're trying to fight, Turkcell are trying to fight to get this thing relaxed, because there are many hundreds, possibly even tens of thousands of people here in Turkey that are suffering from disconnections like this. So I did say to him, you know, it does go right the way to the top also. I know he can't do anything, but Turkcell themselves, the chairman, the leaders of Turkcell, they should be camped on the doorstep of this government department and telling them it's not good enough. Because a lot of people rely on these connections for ordering in food, for getting in touch with their families, for emergency services. It just has to change. Anyway, little sidetrack. I want to get on and eat my pide while it's still hot. So I'm going to take a slice of this. Well, that's a big slice. I tend to turn the pide over, put a little of this crumbly feta on there. If you've been watching us on any social media with the live streams, you know this is a favourite of mine. Pide, feta, hot pide. It's a little citrusy, that feta. Very nice. Oh, it's really crumbly, this one. Hard for me. The last one we had was a lot creamier and it stayed together. This one's quite delicious, but it's a bit more crumbly. Turkcell, get your finger out. What do you think, Michelle? Not bad, hey?
Hey, Steve! Steve, that's Steve.
We're not the only people stuck here in Turkey. We're not the only people stuck here. There's Margie. Say hello, Margie. You're stuck. Where are you from, Margie?
Margie's only
Manchester. She's a Mancunian.
Margie's only calling.
Yeah.
Only.
What happened with your internet?
My phone's been disconnected.
Because I've seen on Twitter,
Ye-
apparently the top point, the trending topic on Twitter is about Turkcell.
Yeah.
Everyone talking about Turkcell today.
Okay, so
Why?
Margie's saying a lot more people are getting disconnected. It's trending. Everyone's complaining because Turkcell have disconnected our phones. They gotta do something about it. Get their fingers out. Serkan says he's ready.
I have many fun.
Very popular on YouTube or on
YouTube.
yeah. Serkan is actually. Can you appear in my video? No problem.
Huh?
You can appear. It's no problem.
No,
You're not
it's
wanted
okay.
by the. He's not wanted by the German police. But yeah, we've got a guy here from Germany. We've got Margie from Manchester, and a guy above.
You should subscribe him on YouTube.
Who?
Who? I have a live chat with him
We.
last time.
Yeah, he was on my live chat, giving me advice, and then
He drinks beer.
drinks beer. Serkan's just saying this is the beer that I had on the live stream the other day. This is a local Istanbul beer. It's kind of cool.
That's good.
Thank you, guys. Even during lockdown, these guys are still working and real champions. Now, Serkan told me that today is the end of Ramadan. So apparently if you're younger than me and you kiss my hand, I'm meant to give you some money. That's what Serkan said. So he promised me when he saw me today, he was going to try and get some money out of my wallet. That's a kiss?
No.
Oh, please.
No, Steve, no.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay.
Give it a small try.
He refused my 500 dong Vietnamese. What is that like, man? Good day. We're breaking the rules. We're going down to check because one of the shops down here told me that they were open on Sunday.
Nothing open.
He told me they were open. Let's have a look. So they're open. This is where I get my honey from, the bal, and they've got goulash bread today. Great little shop. I love this place. So they are open. I'll tell Margie. So today I don't know what we've done really. We've tried to film our day. The sun's still up. Michelle and I want to close this off now so we can just have an evening, get the edit done, try and get this thing uploaded for you. It's been interesting. I mean,
What do you do?
Telecom. Telecom's been the big thing today. Turkcell has messed us up.
Not resolved, but nothing we can do now till
No.
Wednesday.
It's frustrating, as is my new beard that I'm growing. God, this thing has been itching today.
Is that an itchy beard?
Any tips to stop this from scratching? I always bottle out. I get it to a certain length and then I just bottle out and stop growing it. So I'll probably shave it off within the next couple of days.
You're trying to persevere with this one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to stick with it. So it's been quite a fun day.
Yeah.
You've met a few of the neighbours. We found out the shop was still open down the road. That's unique. We've had P-Day again.
P-Day.
P-Day bread. We got our Turkish bread. We're just going to try and vlog the end of the lockdown. So we'll share it with you and show...
Just see what happens.
Yeah, just see how things develop.
Because we don't know what's going to happen.
We have no idea. It might be quite interesting. It's a bit more interesting than just being, in this ridiculous lockdown we've all been in. I think it'll just, hopefully, as the days go on, it might get a little more interesting than today. So I thought we might as well start during lockdown, share you the very worst of what's been happening over here. And you can see even the very worst is not
that bad.
It's not that bad. Share us some stories. Thank you again to the new patrons that we've had this month. Rena and Paul, thank you very much. Thank you to my old patrons that have been with us a while. Just thank you to all of you for keeping us sane during lockdown. And anything you want to add, Michelle?
No. So there won't be a live stream because we normally like to live stream during curfew lockdown.
Do you want to tell them what we've been watching on Netflix?
Oh, what have we been watching? Money Heist.
Money Heist.
It's a Spanish one that's dubbed into English, but very, very well dubbed.
Yeah, one of my neighbours shouted to me across one day when we were looking out the window. He said, "Have you seen Money Heist?" And I thought, well, it's in Spanish, but actually it's dubbed quite well into English. So we started watching that. I thought it was new. I told everybody in the street about it, and they're all looking at me because apparently it's been out for about 5 years now.
Well, we're usually pretty far behind with all this series, aren't we? So,
it's all right.
yeah.
It's not bad. Pretty good little series. We're into season 3.
Yes.
So recommend that one. If you haven't watched Sunderland Till I Die, we really enjoyed that. Another Netflix. If you're only on YouTube and you're only able to watch YouTube Red, then Keddy is a good video, worth watching. Share with us. Tell us.
Give us some ideas.
We got to burn up the hours the same as you. Mind you, by the time I'm editing this tonight, it's going to be fairly late. So, a wonderful day to you all.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself wherever you are. Michelle and I, we will see you in the next video. Take care.
Bye.